Congratulations, you are about to have a baby. I am so excited for you. Or maybe you already have several little ones running around. The gift of life is so precious, and we want to celebrate that. I remember those days, and I am now empty nesting. They go by so fast. So enjoy the ride, my friend. I am hearing from some of my clients that they're struggling with how to get self-care in, and so that's a great question to ask. If you missed the previous videos that I've done about self-care, I'll post the link down below. There were so many ideas there that I shared, especially remedial self-care, which when you've got a baby, little ones, you're kind of in a season of remedial stuff. This may not be the time where you're going to get away for a mani-pedi and be gone for hours. It's okay. Just remember, it's a season. You all are going to just avoid so many of the mistakes that I made and that a lot of my other clients have made. So yay that you're here. Every time that we brought our babies home, it was such a blessed time for sure. And I remember being exhausted. So tip number 1 is going to be to feed yourself healthy foods. It is so easy to neglect ourselves when we are in constant caregiving mode. So those remedial things really are just so important. If you can plan meals ahead in the times before the baby comes, even to cook those meals, freeze them. One of the best gifts I ever got was I was working full time and the ladies in the office all chipped in and got a personal chef for me who came in and cooked a bunch of meals, packaged them up, left on the side of the refrigerator a list of what was there with cooking instructions. Fabulous gift. If you're having a shower or anybody's getting you a gift, especially if it's not baby number 1, maybe and you already have the crib and all that stuff, then go for the meal plan. It is a game changer. Or you might not be blessed with that gift, but you could do it yourself. I had a book that was like Cook for a Month, and it gave me the menu plans, it gave me the shopping list, and then I would have a day where I would prep, do all the chopping, cook all kinds of hamburger, all kinds of chicken, package it all up, and freeze it. The next day, I would put all the meals together. So it was a wonderful plan. I did that when I was homeschooling my kids. Highly recommend, all right? So you can create it. You can even ask for help from your mom, your sister, an aunt, somebody to come over and to help you with that, all right? But it's definitely possible to plan ahead to have those meals in there instead of looking in the fridge at 4 o'clock and be like, oh, what are we going to eat? Tip number 2 is going to be to buy yourself a small organizer bag, something like this little cutie. You can get other things like that where you can certainly keep diapers and wipes in there, but I want you to stuff it with things for you, whether it is hand cream, a prayer book, or maybe a novel, because you sometimes are sitting there for a while when you're nursing a little one, and a novel can just take you off to a faraway land and kind of escape a little bit. Although, caveat, I also want you to relinquish the expectation that in this season you're going to get to read a whole book. You might not get to, and that's okay. You can let go of some of those expectations, okay? So back to the bag, right? That you can put lip balm in there or an index card with empowering thoughts to keep feeding your brain good stuff. You could put your gratitude journal in there so that you're making sure you're keeping track of all your blessings. Put your earbuds in there so that you can listen to a favorite podcast or a relaxation app like Breathe. Don't forget the dark chocolate, but put the things in there that you know can make a difference for you. What are your favorite things? Put that in the chat too, because that also can really inspire other women to be like, oh, right, I wish I had done that. And you include all those things in your bag so that they're at the ready when baby cries and you need to go sit and snuggle and just enjoy nursing. With my second son, that was when I discovered Mother Angelica and EWTN. Watching her in the middle of the night filled my soul. Be really attentive to what it is in those times that maybe you could be filling yourself with. So releasing expectations of yourself really is essential. And it's part of that self-love. This is what this is all about, is loving yourself through this time and going easy. So tip number 3 is to slow down, to pause, to allow yourself to nap when the baby naps. I'm sure you've heard it before. This is not the time to throw in laundry, vacuum, or do dishes. Speaking of dishes, paper plates count as self-care, as does lavender dish soap. If you're going to wash dishes, why not have it smell lovely? Tip number 4, you do not have to be Martha Stewart right now. That season will come, trust me, when the kiddos are all gone, and then you can be perfect about everything if you want to, or not. But for now, I invite you really to permit yourself to be mama. But don't forget to make sure that you have energy left at the end of the day to greet your husband with a smile, not crashed and burnt out, handing him the baby because you're ready to just collapse. We don't want that. All right. So you've got to pace yourself. Doing less actually might be an opportunity that he might step up to be your hero, to say, oh, yeah, I'm going to figure out what to take out of the freezer because you already planned he can make dinner. Or maybe he'll throw in laundry. Maybe he won't. Either way, you're going to receive whatever he gives. Receive, receive, receive. Number 5 is to take those naps whenever you can, restoring yourself and letting go of that expectation that you're going to get a full night's sleep. It may be a while before you're able to do that. If you're able to pump at all, if you are nursing, to be able to let dad do some of those nighttime feedings. I wish I had been able to relinquish control more of that and let him do some. Instead, I usually ended up resentful that I was always the one that had to get up and he was snoring right through the whole thing, right? Because I was exhausted. I just got so exhausted. So manage that. You might even splurge on that. They have those lovely sprays that have your sheets just smell wonderful. Anything that you can do can be really simple for self-care. Again, it does not have to be that you're getting out for mani-pedis. But in that season, it can be really easy to just stay in your PJs or comfy sweatpants. You can do that for a little bit while you're healing. But tip number 6 is going to be to get dressed. Get up, get dressed, put on something fresh. You're going to feel better. Even if you can put on a little mascara, a little blush, even a little lipstick, you'll be surprised what that does to your mental health when you put on a decent outfit. And I get it. Sometimes it's like, oh, I just look at the closet. I can't make one more decision. But I just had a client who shared how she had organized her outfits ahead of time. So it was really easy for her to just grab something quick that matched. And she didn't have to think about anything. But she looked so cute when she came to her call that day. So that's a really super quick, easy thing. And I do know that it is really hard. I remember the days to get a shower. Oh, to get a shower was such a treat. And if you plan ahead, make sure that you have your favorite shampoo, your conditioner, a body scrub. I love a lemon scented body wash. Anything like that. And my back scrubber. I do love that. And I will scrub from the bottom of my feet all the way up my back. It feels so good. It's just invigorating. So any of those things, you can turn something that you're going to do anyways into a little mini spa treatment right in the comfort of your home. That's a mindset thing, that self-care has to be a lot and I can't get it in. Change your thought. That alone is self-care. Tip number 7 is going to be to prioritize yourself. Ask for and receive help. Relinquish control of how that help's given, because this is really not the time to be concerned that your mother-in-law doesn't fold things the way that you normally do, or maybe she puts too much salt in whatever she's cooking. Let it go and receive. Tip number 8 really is prioritizing some girl time. If you have a friend that might want to pop over, maybe she'll make you a cup of tea, or maybe she'll pick up your favorite latte at Starbucks. Whatever it is, receive. And maybe just reach out to somebody, because sometimes we just need to connect and chat. Ask for what it is that you need. Adult connection is huge. Tip number 9 is that your husband cannot meet all your needs. So don't expect him to. Don't expect him to read your mind. Clear communication of what you need is absolutely essential. So I invite you to get clear about that and then to speak clearly to him. Like, gosh, honey, I would love to be able to go to Adoration on Saturday for half an hour and maybe get a latte and just get some fresh air. You get to decide what it is that you need. It's your job to express it. He wants to make you happy, but if he doesn't know how, he can't be your hero. And if you need some ideas about communication, I'm also going to post that link down in the description as well. You truly are, my friend, in the driver's seat. Staying in touch with what you need, asking for and receiving help is 100% key. Even though it can be a challenging time, change your thoughts again. It is a blessed time. You need to manage yourself. This is part of managing yourself. If you need help with that, please reach out for support with me. I'm happy. I absolutely love supporting mothers and wives early. Again, before you get into all of the big challenges, we can nip things in the bud early on. So reach out. Go to createmyhappymarriage.com. You can schedule a free call. And you can also, if you're not in my Happy Wife community, come and join that too. I am Coach Carol, and I am standing for you, creating the best life, the best family, the best marriage, the best you that you can. God bless your day.